Welcome to another episode, everyone. Baby shooter from Fire Trade Avalon Crip brutalized, tortured in the Los Angeles County Jail in 2400 by an individual by the name of 4.0 from Rolling 40's Crip. This is the word. They had it posted on Instagram. They have audio. We have the audio here for you of Baby Shooter calling in. Apparently, they were trying to beat him down, torture him right there, and got him to call in. Now, there's a lot going on. Supposedly, T Grizzly has a bounty on his head. They had gotten into it. The individuals from Detroit wanted him to apologize about something. Individuals have also said that Baby Shooter was a rat. I don't know. He's locked up in the LA County Jail now, and now, on Instagram, when they had posted the audio, they quickly deleted it. I was going to go to that audio and play that for you all, but they deleted it. I was going to react to that. But nevertheless, here, our guy, Aunt Hefe. Shout out to Aunt Hefe. Get home soon, bro. Has the information. I figured, well, what better source than Aunt Hefe, since he's actually there in the Los Angeles County Jail right now as we speak. He should know what happened more than anyone else who may be reporting on it. He's there. And he has the information, has the audio and everything else. Let's get into it. Now, individuals are on Aunt Hefe's head in the comments saying, man, this is the dumbest dude on YouTube. I saw one comment said, referring to Aunt Hefe, saying, man, you're in there for gang stuff, gang activity, whether you're guilty or not. You're in there for that. And these calls are being recorded and you're talking about gang stuff. And naming names and who has a bounty on it. Well, you tripping. I mean, this is what people were saying, but at Hefe, apparently he knows what he's doing. He's doing it for a reason. Perhaps he needs the money, whatever. Maybe he could be doing some other kind of content though, but just be careful, brother. Just be safe. Do what you got to do to get home.
The recipient of Hot Topics, man, we got Baby Shooter, man. Baby Shooter after 5 trade Avalons, man. Y'all know who Baby Shooter is. Baby Shooter was on this internet for the controversial T Grizzly thing. Y'all remember everything that transpired, you know what I'm saying, from him, lying, saying that, some other guys did the robbery, you know what I'm saying, and then have to come back and clean it up and say,
this call is being recorded.
He's been in jail. Well, I'm not going to say he's been in jail for that because he didn't go to jail for that. But y'all know he was in jail for some other things, fighting some other hot cases or whatnot. And that T Grizzly thing was hanging over his head or whatnot. Now, there was a lot of controversy going on because it was all this LA versus Detroit stand with each other. And you just heard all type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You heard a lot of mumbo jumbo pertaining to this stuff. You even heard him coming out, parading Whack 100 around, like, oh man, he did that, he did this, and all the little fugazi stuff about whoever got a problem with him got a problem with him, which that wasn't the case for real. But however, Baby Shooter has landed in LA County Jail, 2400, and some very crazy things, transpired, today with Baby Shooter, and I called in about the situation, and the people I called in to, they was very unhappy about the situation and how it went. It was basically like, he's X'd out, because of this situation, Now, I don't know if this is going to stand, but we definitely going to speak on the situation because, Baby Shooter should have held water and came to the next tier, and, got some assistance. But he allowed these dudes to put him on the phone and, rolled it up out the tier, out the module, And, people are saying that he had his mother call him here. So I don't know if any of that true. I don't want to put no slander on nobody that don't belong.
Well, a little bit too late for that, brother. Okay, but I'm not saying he's slandering him. He's just saying what happened. But okay, so there you have it. He said that, well, many of you may know about the situation. I don't know. Baby Shooter had with T Grizzly out there in Detroit about some robbery or whatever, as Aunt Hefe was talking about. It was big news at the time. And Aunt Hefe is referring to Baby Shooter as the individual that was walking around with Whack 100. He was taking pictures with him and saying that he had Whack's back. Anyone had a problem with him, had a problem with anyone had a problem with Whack, had a problem with him, etc. And, he went to the county jail for some other stuff, some very serious charges, not to do with that robbery, not to do with T. Grizzly, that just somehow came out on the internet. And there in the county jail, 2400, Ant just said that he did not hold his water, that he called in about this and that individuals were upset that that Baby Shooter did not hold his water, that he should have stayed down and just came to another module, another tier, and got some assistance. So apparently where he was at, he did not have assistance. Apparently he was outnumbered or what have you. And it said that they put him on the phone. This happens all the time in the county jail. Used to happen commonly back in the days when individuals would beat you, torture you, whatever, put you on the phone, make you call home while they're right there. And, there was some dastardly deeds going down at that time. But some of this stuff still happens, of course, in the LA County Jail. It's very dangerous in there. It's very vicious and gang infested. You have to stay down for your grits or you're going to be in trouble. You have to put down a demonstration. Demonstration is a prerequisite to respect in the county jail and the penitentiary alike, really. But okay, so let's see what happened. I mean, he was in a cell, and he said he had his mother call up there and get him out of the module. And that he rolled it up. If you rolled it up, you got to go PC now. You're no good. You're all bad. You rolled it up, you're all bad. Is that what happened? Oh, man.
But that's what's going on. So we about to get into this little recording. You already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
Yeah. Oh, come right here, bro. Come here, you don't got nothing to do with nothing. Bro, I apologize. I don't got nothing to do with nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. Oh, man. 46. Come on. Hey, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. You didn't do nothing. I didn't do none of that simple shit, bro. You're not going to get nobody. I ain't going to get nobody or none of them, bro. Everybody clear. Everybody clear. Tell Cup Detroit. Yeah, homie. You got the homie bugging him. And none of that great shit, bro. None of that great shit. Oh, 40 clear. Yeah, homie. Oh, Westside 40, you know what's going on. It's tight, we making the ground shake. Dead homies, nigga, we got cut up in here.
Man, it's real ugly, man. So I really don't know what to say, man.
The hell was that? Dude back there howling and all that. He was howling. Y'all gonna have to go back and it was sort of hard to hear, of course. Put your headphones on or something and get it. I caught some of it though. I mean, he was damn sure howling back there, and dudes was in there. You can tell that there was quite a few dudes inside of the cell, and that's normally how it is in the LA County Jail. And a lot of these tortures end up happening inside of that cell where the police don't care. They don't come down. They're not going to save you. You're on your own. Stay out. Stay free. You're on your own. If you're not really about that life, you're not built like that, you're not tough like that, you better stop playing tough on these streets. This is the same individual that had banned individuals from L.A. Baby Shooter told some individuals they can't come to L.A. and all that. That's what I'm saying, man. These dudes really be soft for real. They really be soft for real. They really not about that life for real. It's different when you're out here on the street and you got all your homeboys with you. You're walking down the street and there's 10 of y'all and you all got weapons and y'all want to approach everybody and be tough. Y'all some killers then. You ain't got your gun in the county jail, though, or in the penitentiary. You got to go for what you know. You got to stand on it by yourself. A lot of times, these dudes, they can't take the pressure. So there he said he was Tiny 4.0 from Rolling 40's Crips. He got on the internet, said that, or he got on the phone and said that. I'm sure he knows it was on the internet. It was on Instagram. And as I said, they've taken the recording down or whomever it was, but and FA got to record it. He still got to record it somehow. But everybody else took it down or whatever. But FA has it, as we can see. He's there. He knows what's going on. I mean, he playing a recording. He right there in the county jail. And he got a recording of the county jail. That's crazy. That boy is working. Well, okay, yeah. So we heard shooter, but I guess it appears to be shooter. It's supposed to be baby shooter from 5 Trey Avalon back there hooping and hollering and yelling, begging for mercy and please don't kill me or something I heard. I mean, then old boy gets the phone, as we heard, say, yeah, rolling 40's Crip. We got the ground in here shaking. I'm Tiny 4.0. Woo, said what he said. Go back and listen to it again. So, I mean, oh man, that's bad.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of conflicted with this situation, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I called in and I shuffled this around, you know, I wasn't one of the ones just to hop on the internet and bring this to y'all. Although, you know, he had did some fugazi stuff, you know what I'm saying, parade names around, he shouldn't have been parading around, and should have just kept it GANGSTA. Like I said, it'd still be hard for me to waver my morals, you know what I'm saying, and I just like to keep integrity intact. So, you know, I shopped this around, you know, and I shopped this around to, you know, a friend of mine from this area and somebody, you know, that I know that's an important piece and, you know, handles their business and have been through these stoops handling their business and standing on all 10, you know what I'm saying? So when I first heard about this situation, you know what I'm saying, this situation kind of, you know, took a political stance. Like, man, hold on, like, you know, people tripping like that, like, is that what people on? Like, so I'm thinking that, you know, this was going to be the start, you know, of something because it shouldn't have happened, you know what I'm saying? It definitely shouldn't have happened in this module, but I guess it did, you know what I'm saying? It happened for whatever, you know, you got dudes around here smoking and spice all day, like The Walking Dead, and, you know, it's born. I guess you know it's born. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to do. So I guess when you catch somebody coming through the door and you feel they're a sheep or you can get over on them, that's what's going to happen. So, you know, he came through the door, you know what I'm saying, with these big old flower earrings. And, you know, he was reportedly telling people that it was worth $6,000. So you can just, you know, imagine, you know, all the spice that's going to buy, you know, or how good you're going to look if you get to put those in your ears. So I had learned that Shooter was here yesterday, you know what I'm saying, from one of my people. You know, they came back from visiting with Shooter and was like, hey, baby Shooter said what's happening. He sent his. I'm like, baby Shooter from where? They like, Avalon. I'm like, oh, okay, he in here? They like, yeah. What I didn't know was that he was in the same module as me on the other side, you know what I'm saying, the original tier that I was on or whatnot. So as y'all hear this recording, as much as y'all can hear, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't really hear it like that, but getting it play by play, from my understanding, you know, he was over there on the tier, and it looked like, you know what I'm saying, the Jack Boys, you know what I'm saying, got down on it, you feel me? 4.0, you know what I'm saying, from 40s, you know what I'm saying, put himself out there, you know what I'm saying, in this matter, you know what I'm saying, and making baby Shooter get on the phone, and basically, this wasn't even like no neighborhood gangster thing from my understanding. So it looked like these dudes that took it upon themselves like they want to go viral, like they want some of that Adam 22 clout and no jumper clout, that they decided to hop on baby Shooter because they know about the T Grizzly stuff and all this internet stuff that's going on out there. So basically, they trying to collect on a bounty, you know what I'm saying? And they hoping that T Grizzly send them some money and or send them the money, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know nothing about no bounty. Didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about no bounty either. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there. Go check out Aunt Hefe. Check out the rest of the story. Check out Aunt Hefe's channel. It's Young Aunt Hefe TV. Shout out to Young Aunt Hefe. Again, be strong, stay safe, stay out of the way, stay out of trouble, work out, exercise, eat, read, fight your case as if your life depends on it. Fight it hard, extremely hard. Give it everything that you have. That's what I had to do in order to save my life. Perhaps you're going to have to do the same thing. There you have it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Baby Shooter, Avalon, Crip. Apparently beat down, something, whatever happened in there. It wasn't good. The screams and the howling and this and that. And then, you know, hey, whatever. It's on the internet. It's already on the internet. They put it on the internet, got on the phone and said it, and I'm sure it told whoever they got on the phone with to post it. How else would they got it posted? Dude from 40s called someone, wanted this stuff recorded, had whoever on the phone, it was recorded. They know that it was going to be recorded. And then must have told him it was cool, but he can only be on the phone with one person. Basically, it was on a 3-way or whatever, but you must have told your person it was okay to post it or told them to post it, whatever, on the internet, on Instagram. As I said, it's since been taken down, I believe, but it was posted at first. So they wanted it out there, and here you go. I help you put it out there. Running my content. It's already out there on the internet. So there you have it. Baby shooter. You just heard the situation. Something going on with T Grizzly in Detroit. Something about some snitching and all this. And now somehow the Rolling 40s and got involved, or at least one of them did, or a couple of them, whatever. Whoever was all up inside of that cell that had him hooping and hollering. And Hefe says it's on the other side of the module. And Hefe's in 2400, 2224s. Both of them are connected. And Hefe is there. That's why he said it's on the other side from where he's at. So he got word on what went down, at least. That's for sure. Being in the same module, immediately got word. So again, he should know exactly what went down. But there you have it, man. I mean, the county jail is dirty, it's vicious, it's unforgiving, and you have to be careful. Just have to be safe. The best remedy is prevention, not to be incarcerated, not to go inside of that place, because it's bad. Once you get in there, there's just not any guarantees that you will make it home. 0 guarantees. Because everyone is miserable. It's a relentlessly bloody place. The bloodshed is copious and infinite. Apparently, it never stops. So you just have to stay out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe. Shout out to Young and Hefe. Stay safe and stay free, people.